Hello, and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You are gathered with us tonight for Friday Night Fights. Yeah, no, yeah. Our boy Sammy is a little bit hurt, so just give him a minute or more so one episode, hopefully. But tonight is your girl, your Anarchy Queen, Anika Wilson, here to watch Friday Night SmackDown with y'all. How y'all doing? If y'all in the chat, because like I love not watching it by myself. And I love knowing that y'all was us, rocking and rolling. All right. So the show has started, and we are starting with our WWE Universal Champion, Cody Rhodes. Wow! There you go. There's the pyro. If y'all did not watch Raw when he came out to the front cell, pyro didn't go off, and he was just getting just all dressed. He was like, "But hit the button." Like, no, I'm not gonna hit the button. It's fine. It's fine. Just Cody, it's not working. You gotta walk. You gotta walk out there. You gotta walk. But all pyros are intact because this is his show. Friday Night SmackDown is his show. And we're getting hyped up for Crown Jewel, more so champion versus champion. And now that we're close to the starting show, now Cody want to wear this little gaudy behind ring, but like, what? Okay, why do you need two sets of pyro? Maybe I haven't noticed it, but I'm like, why do you need two sets of pyro? Now listen. Who I still watch WWE. My favorites are still there, and I want to support them. But who is the French novelty thought putting a show at 8 a.m. in the morning was a good idea? I'll wait for y'all. I'll wait. Now you got that Saudi money up, y'all doing some very what's the word? Crazy behind decisions, for lack of a better phrase. 8 a.m. You might as well do three. Might as well be like freaking New Japan and do it at 3 o'clock. I'm exaggerating, but it really does feel like that. And we are in Cincinnati. The many people are hyped. I appreciate it. Cincinnati. I don't know. Yeah, I want one time when you said, "What do you want to talk about?" Like something, just say something like really random. Oh, here is Paul Heyman with the Bronze Stars. We don't know. You still got it. Oh, look at Big Ray Head. Here's Ray just came out. Oh, listen, Randy Orton's in the ring. I don't know where he been. I don't know where he came from, but it's probably the fastest Randy's been went to the ring in about 5 years, maybe 10. Like, where the freak he came from? He had to be underneath the ring. Oh, what you walk out to? How you go? Randy. Okay. Mm. Before I said something, I knew that was maybe a plausible plan. That's the reason why Braun and the Braun Stars are here, because that's how you get a hold of Randy. Because he's gonna help Cody here. RKO, 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 RKO. Oh, so the tag team match tonight. Randy and Cody versus the Braun Stars. Not mad at all. Yeah, Paul, you easy cut. You leaning back like somebody gonna be there to catch you. Trying to sow dissension. We're all too old for that, sir. Oof. Why I had to put the extra in champ? So sensical. Talking about this can't last. Nothing lasts forever. But here's a simple solution. Just talk it out. I would love just one time in wrestling. Before the seeds of dissension are sown. Just talk it out. All right. So Tiffany is here to sign a contract for Crown Jewel with Stephanie Kerr. Oh, here's Miz and Melo. Melo said it's done. He actually is being very much so cool, Miz. If you've not seen NXT, he would have done a little bit something, a little bit more. What's the word? Let's go! Here it is Sammy. Sami Zayn. Here it's Sammy. Oh, 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 oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, some wrestlers theme music that be my freaking step counter. Oh, and get 100 steps in. Sorry. All right, commercial break. But here's a quick reminder that it's next Saturday. Next Saturday is Crown Jewel. As of right now, only 3 matches are made, which is of course the champion versus champion for women and men, which is Cody versus Seth, Tiffany versus Stephanie Bakar, miss you, Nene, and a women's tag team match of the Kabuki Warriors versus Io Sky and Rhea Bloody Ripley. And so it's crazy because Crown Jewel's in Australia, but the Saudi people made the belt in the ring. So I wonder how that works. Now, sorry, I am not a woman of the world. I don't know about global governments, any of that. So please don't. Please, if you can explain it to me better, please put it in the chat. But yeah, Crown Jewel is usually a Saudi show, but it's in Australia. So I wonder how that came about. Like I said, we are at commercial break. That was interesting enough. Only 13 minutes for the opener. Usually it's way longer. I am not sure how that works. Or how, usually it's at least 20, 30 minutes in. Hopefully that time goes into the match. And if so, good on you. Because Sammy's, what you call it, open challenge has been going really, really great. Like, as so far, fo. Yeah, Cena, Mello, Javon. It's only been 3. That's crazy. Oh, Ray Phoenix 4. I knew it was 4. And Ray Phoenix. So hopefully they keep it up. Like somebody in the back likes wrestling. Not sports entertainment wrestling. But I think we all know who should finally get it off of Sammy. Hopefully they're to get up that way. Because in comparison, we're all comparing it to John Cena's open challenge, and that was just a great build up to KO coming in. And I did not know who Old Boy was, but sweet baby Jesus, I was like, oh, okay, who are you? I, I. And that's coming from someone who it takes me a minute to what's the word? Pass the lineage on. I don't like new people like that. No offense. It takes me a minute to be like, okay, I'll rock with you. But certain people just have that aura. It's like, all right. And that was definitely KO. All right, quick commercial break. I love it. I love it. Cincinnati. They're going on and on about a. They're going on and on about a Big 12 game. College. Cool. Cincinnati Bengals are in the building. Alright. But now we're back to Sammy. Who it gonna be? Oh. Interesting. It's mellow. And it's like, sir, you already lost. Not sure how this works, but you can't get around two. You can't get around two, sir. Yeah, kind of knew that was happening. So Melo was like, it's gonna be different this time around because I had nobody holding me back. I'm gonna show you why I'm him. And here comes Miz, like, sir, do you not realize who you were tag teaming? Jimon, you were being cool with it, but sir, um, Miz is still Miz is still a heel. I don't hate this though. Alistair Black's out here. Let's go. And I'm cheesing because it really is like in the ring, this dude is solid, and it's just like he's not doing anything bad, but it's just not anything that's setting the world on fire to get you back into the spot where we all thought you were supposed to be. What the hell? Oh, like come on now. The lights went off, like not went down, went back up. It was like I need someone to control it. NXT, NXT. I don't listen. I was that deep in the NXT fucking gold. So someone tell me if someone's in the chat, did Sammy and Alistair ever hook up? Ever threw down the ring at NXT? Alistair Black with a kick to the face, sir. The crowd behind Sammy. Let's go, Sammy chants. But Alistair Black with an educated feet, sir. Ooh. See, if that's true, that's stupid. Like Cole just said, this is a woo! Beautiful moonsault from Alistair Black to Sammy. But yeah, Michael Cole just said this is Alistair Black's first time going after singles gold. That can't be true, bro. That can't be true. So you're telling me so y'all are telling me from him being debuted on the main roster to him going to AEW, Alistair Black has never went for a singles title. I have questions. That's all I'm gonna say. I have questions. But here's another commercial break. I like it. They usually give Sammy time with these title defenses, which I am not mad at. But on the other hand, these are very, very good matches. Can we at least get picture in picture? Got this. Picture in picture is not a hard ask. I'm just saying. I don't know how to bum my business. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for rocking with me while watching Friday Night Fights SmackDown. If you're new here and you like the beautifulness of our voices, like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all of the things. Now, the question is, will Damian Priest get involved in this match or will it go to a 1, 2, 3? As much as I love Aleister Black, I don't see him beating Sammy, so why do a screwy finish? Come along. All right, all right. Auto zone. Like really quick, if y'all are in the chat or if y'all watching on demand, tell me if y'all are gonna watch Crown Jewel live. And if live, will it be at 8 o'clock? Because some of y'all know, yeah, I watch it live, but y'all on the West Coast. So that wait, sorry. That's crazy. The West Coast, that'll be 4 o'clock in the morning. That's insane. If you're in a different time zone where it's not as early. If we have overseas fans, please shout out and I much appreciate it. All right, we're back from commercial break. Sammy's on top. Pause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. La 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 la. And then, oh, now you put he just put his foot on Alter's head, sir. That's a lot. Reverse leapfrog, clothesline from Sammy to Alistair. Sammy's going for his own version of moonsault. Yes. Woo! A springboard moonsault that Sammy really does beautifully. Suzuki driver on the 2 count from Sammy to Alistair Black. I had a thought in my head. Oh, don't let it out of my face. Come on. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Yeah, that's fine. It'll come back hopefully. All right, all right. Reversal about only reversals, but Alistair got the feet up. Suplex. Little Northern Lights. Al Spencer wearing that goofy looking contact lens. He doesn't know his behind. Booker T, he's pondering. What else has he to do to get the job done? Went for Black Mass, missed. Thunderbomb, evaded. Now some Taekwondo. Oh, shoot! Now some Taekwondo kicks, and it was awful. It was just kicks. And then a really deep cover where it's like, okay, sir. Usher going up top. The Sammy stopped him with a forearm to the face. Now he's going up top with him. You got Alistair. Are we doing a suplex from the top rope? Ouch! Both men are down. Who's gonna get up? We'll find out after these commercial break. So interesting enough, they're showing a commercial for Braun Strowman, and he's doing some kind of like some guys drivers dive in and dives like stuff. I wonder who's. I'm sorry. The brain thinks, but it don't come out the mouth. Um. So two thoughts. Number one, is this filmed? Is this produced by WWE? Because they before they went to the food stuff, they're like, I'm Braun Strowman, I'm former WWE superstar. So I wonder if this is like if they get a piece of the cut because it's also on USA, and if you and this isn't the first time USA has had a WWE show. What was it with the Miz? What was it called? Miz and Maurice? It didn't feel like it was that simple, but yeah, Miz and Maurice's show, which was really fun. It was like felt like I'm not listen. Feel how you want about WWE, but their reality shows were just nice. They were just nice. Total divas. Miz and yep. I feel like now you say it, it feels right. Miz and Maurice. It's just like I don't have anything to do. It's Sunday. Let me watch the reality show and just go to sleep. It was that nice, man. So I wonder if that's under the same umbrella. Like I said, it actually looks pretty good. He's not just trying food out. He actually gonna cook a little bit. A little bit of a difference. A little bit of a difference. Like guy be cooking, like you be helping out, and it's like if I'm on the shelves on diner drivers and dives and guys like what's something here like get away from me. I know what I'm doing. Like it really is like you're not saying they're wrong, but you're trying to stunt just a little bit, just a little bit. It's your show, but still. What's up, Vince? So we're at commercial break, but they're doing a promo for basketball back on NBC. It's crazy to think that, yeah, that makes sense. basketball's been on TNT, and how do you lose that deal, bro? Like that, like you can't tell me that deal wasn't fire. Like, I know the biggest wallet wins, but what was your offer? I think that's my, my question. Woo! 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 So Samuel up top, he was going for something, don't know what the frick it was. And I just put a knee to the face, bro. Well, on your Duke out. This is when you're supposed to get nervous because that was a perfectly placed knee to the face. Woo! Now Alistair and Sammy exchanging strikes, but Alistair is a little bit more trained than that Sammy. Woo! Forearm! With a little kick, but Alistair actually evaded it. Meteora! Shout out to Selena! Ah! I did this. Selena's alive. I'm sorry. Alistair Buck is getting flustered. Why wouldn't you? Because, like, what? At a certain point in time, it's like, okay, we're hitting finishers, bruh. Like, the crowd's up. I know why. Not now, bro. I get you're in a storyline. Hello, wicked! Blue Thunder Bomb! Ding, ding, ding. Sammy wins. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, whoa, whoa. Let's go. Ignore me. Or don't. Cause still stay on the chip. It wasn't bad, but yeah. I so Damian Priest came out. I also just saw him. He didn't like he didn't Damian didn't grab his leg or anything. So I'm fine with it. It's a fine ending to the match. But it really is like, bro, come out after the match ends. Like people are like, what is Alistair doing? I'm not mad at this feud. It's just no one they're on the same level, I guess, is the thing. Where it's like I don't think anyone's getting an elevation because they're on the same level. But Damien's cleared the announce table, going for Razor's Edge. Actually hit it. I thought security was gonna come out and stop it, but no. All right. Oh, the little skull hole. Think of the fake toothpick, okay? I'm looking. So So Zarya are backstage. This was an earlier clip. But here is Chelsea Green still on the hunt to temporarily replace Piper because no one can replace Piper. Get better, boo boo, whatever's going on. Oh, am I not? Okay. Okay. So tonight, maybe coming up next. Yep. Next, we have Chelsea Green and Alba Fire versus Zarya and Sol Ruka. So no, like I like when they were on. Well, that yeah, I think they were tag team champions. That's why she was doing it. But Samantha, she did the perfect Chelsea Green, and then Aisha, she actually did her own spin. Chelsea Green. It's like okay, okay, I feel that. And then now they're just like, screw it. It's just Chelsea Green. It's fine. You're a dude, but still, I miss it. Okay, now we're showing a WWE Call of Duty Mobile matchup. We got Miss Alexa Bliss beating up one of the soldiers in the game. Cool, cool. I that was not ever that was my thing, but at Dave and Buster's they had the live game. I'm like, oh, okay, I actually get it because like it was four of us, and it's like, look how low. I need more. There's something about it once you get into it. I need more ammo. I need more ammo. What's going on? What's happening? No, no. Okay, cool, fine. It's fine. All right. Yep. Next commercial. Another commercial break. We're 40 minutes into SmackDown. A fine show. Fine show. I have nothing to do today, tonight. So just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. But for the people who did not see the announcement, he is an international superstar. But I do think WWE helped him out a little bit. Bad Bunny is going to be doing the Super Bowl for 2026. I don't know how I feel about that. On one hand, I know some of his features, and I am a WWE person, so him versus Damian. I think about because they just showed Damian Priest put Universal Edge to Aleister Black. That is probably top five. If anyone ever does a WWE Backlash countdown of the top 10 matches of Backlash, that's definitely a top five match, maybe top three. I really have to go like in my mind. Top of the Dome, um, it is Triple H and my phone. Dang! And that's the rain because the people want to use the rubbing machine and said, "Hey, we need more rain." All right, nobody's important. All right, nobody important. Uh, but yeah, top of the dome, Triple H versus The Rock with a special appearance of Austin. That was a good backlash match. Four way with Edge, Orton, HBK, and Cena. That was a good one. Well, I'll toss in Randy versus Edge 2020. Yeah, 2020. The greatest match ever. It wasn't, but it was a nice little. It was nice. It was fun. And of course, Big Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest. I'm like, if y'all have any that aren't those, let me in the comments. Let me know. But at top of the dome, those are my top four. I wish I had a fifth one to round it off, but I don't right now. But yeah, definitely top three. Like I said, so I loved him in WWE. I'm not a fan of his music though, so we're giving him 15 minutes. It is like, huh? I'm a vibe out. I'm a vibe out. But it's gonna be like, huh? We'll see how he does though. We'll see how he does. In a perfect world, Cardi B comes out, but we already know her stance. And say what you want, but she stand on business. And she said until y'all give old boy a job, was dang it, Lord have mercy. I am black. I am black. The dude that was the 49ers with the Alfredo! Brain fart! Give me a minute. This is take a knee, which is like y'all are so white. Like that wasn't even like he took a knee. He didn't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. He took a knee. Why are y'all so mad? Like he like it ain't like he gave a bird when people were singing the national anthem, but okay. Uh but here comes Sol Ruka and Zarya. It's been minutes since I've seen NXT. So I haven't seen their entrance together. That's cool. That's cool. And they're still introducing her. They're still introducing Sol Ruka as the Speed Champion. So I think they're still trying to get a thing. Which I'm not mad at, but just put more effort into it. Colin Kaepernick, sweet Jesus, Colin Kaepernick. But yeah, Cardi B said until Colin gets that job, she ain't doing Super Bowl. She said what she said, and she got enough money to stand on that business. Like she really is not fiending for any money. Okay, this is appreciated. So they're still on the NXT brand, and they are promoting NXT versus TNA Invasion, even though it's not an invasion. Look. This is what happens when you have basically controlled another company, but you didn't tell nobody. Cause some straight up standard NXT people are now their champions, but they split it up where one champion is going for the other brand. I'm not here to make it make sense. I'm just here to enjoy good. I'm here for a good time. Match has begun, and Zara is coming out like a bolt of lightning. All right, and Zarya just freaking, for lack of a better phrase, hemmed up Alba Fire while she was on the second rope. Then a flying clothesline, darling. Alba tagged in Chelsea Green. Not sure that was a good decision because Chelsea ain't like you with that smoke. Cause yeah, Zarya just picked her up like a rag doll. Gave a headbutt. Now tagged in Sol Ruka. Now Sol Ruka basically hanging Chelsea up in the clothesline. Face plant. This is interesting, right? Because they're from NXT. But I want to see the soul snatcher. But how do you do that and lose? But all right, Alba and Chelsea with some nice tag team moves together. And Alba just went straight to a tope suicida. I see you, Alba. And shout out to you for doing this in the suit. I am not like it's bad enough me going to work and not being comfortable. But you in a full on, they're gonna say 3-piece suit, but you got a tie on and a vest. Right to censor, they just had the white shirt on and some pants and the tie. Right. Inverted suplex, kicks across the board, clothesline, and just a face plant. Daria's still on the floor like she went through a table, but she did it, baby girl. It was just a tope suicida. Oh, there's Daria. Dang, just rammed Alba into the barricade. Chelsea's going for the unpretty her. Here it is! Soul Snatcher! Oh gosh! And so Ruka and Zarya won on their debut match of SmackDown. Zarya is how I feel. So Ruka trying to be all nice and like she like I'm trying to think. Has she been on SmackDown? They've been on pay-per-view, but haven't, nah, I'm like, I'm with Zarya. I'm excited. Sir, we just beat some main roster chicks. Let's go. But on the other hand, I ain't gonna be mad at you. You feel like you're supposed to be here. And here is Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. I'm laughing because Charlotte is in her millennia era, and I'm not mad at it. I really am not. It was a good time. It really was. They're so cute. It's so cute. I'm still here for Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Sorry. All right. Now we're back on commercial break, but after this, we're gonna get a contract signed between not Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, and Stephanie Picard. Miss you, Nene. I know you're growing a human, but I miss you. And you're not just like if you have not if you're not if you do not follow Naomi on Instagram, please go because listen, she's not at home just chilling. She's been in Paris getting her fashion week on, which I am all here for. I'm like, your husband needs some help with your brother-in-law. If you want to come and help them out, I won't be mad at that. I'm just saying. We'll see, but we'll see how Seth versus Seth Rollins. They're making it interesting enough to be interested. And that's saying something because I haven't been interested in stuff in a long time. But this match, I'm like, all right, we'll see who wins or lose. I'm gonna see how they get the women's, how they're gonna hype their matchup because I know, I know that Jade Cargill still needs some work in the ring, but personality wise, I would rather have her as champion. That is just me. You know, like Tiffany is not giving what I need her to give as champion. And crazy enough, how is she still champ and it's going on a year? It's beyond me. And it feels like they're gonna let her make it to a year, which is neither here nor there. It's like, okay, do you? But it's like I'm getting a little bored. One moment here. Hey darling, what's up? Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you. If you're watching the show, how you liking it? We're going on 1 hour. It's been a fine hour. That's why I put a little emphasis on the first segment being only 13 minutes because usually it's longer, and then it usually just sails through. But thank y'all for watching. I might watch that because it looks stupid enough, and it's a real true story. The new what is this man's name? Channing Tatum movie, which is called Roof Man, where basically he robbed a bunch of McDonald's and lived in a Toys R Us for 6 months, and that's not even the worst of it. And it's like, how is that the worst of it? Say more words. Did you just watch it? Um, it was fine. I thought it was. I like a bunch of other people thought it was gonna be somebody else, but stuff happens, whatever. But no, it was fine. It was perfectly fine. More so, the attire threw us all off. It's like if you're gonna come back with the dome, I need it with the hat and the jacket. But it was still good though. It was still good. It's still he did his thing for the epicness of WrestleMania 40 Avengers. All right, but we are back from commercial break. They're showing a replay of Raw and the tornado tag between the Bronze Stars and the Usos, which was a really good time. It was a really fun time. And just when the Bronze Stars were about to win, OTC, OTC, OTC. Bah, bah, bah. OTC, OTC. Coming out with a steel chair, smashing them all, helping his brothers, helping his cousins slash brothers, Jimmy and Jay, super kick, spear, Uso splash, dang, dang, dang. The Roman came back and hit the freaking manipulative button on Jay. It's like, sir, you step away from Jay. He was he We deprogrammed him. We don't need you we don't need you hitting the code for El Hydra. Leave Jay alone. Remember, we'll be back on Raw, Netflix. Cool. Short but sweet. Cody and Randy was like about what Paul Heyman said. You're like, listen, who cares, bro? You good? I'm good. You good? All right, let's go. I'm not mad at it. No moment here. It, John Cena's shirt. Understandable. No, it was a really good match. Did you watch? Have you been watching? There you go. Have you been enjoying John Cena's retirement tour? Has it been interesting to you? It hasn't been bad to me. I just think a couple of tweets would have made it better. Okay, Rey Mysterio, go train, boo boo. All right, here is Nick Aldis. Stephanie Bakar. Here comes the contract signing. See, I'm sorry. I need something different. It's time. Goodbye. Like, okay, like, no offense, baby, baby. If this is a contract signing, why are you coming out in a bikini, basically? Like, no offense. If this is a contract signing, why don't you have actual clothes on? Which tells me a match is a match is probably gonna come up after this. That's what it tells me. Different time. We'll see. Okay, let's see what Stephanie Bakar is wearing. I thought, okay, maybe I haven't been zooming in on Stephanie's entrance, but I'm like, if I didn't feel she won her talent, put a little more stack on it. Got the horns coming up, and then lightning all up in there. I'm like, okay. But Stephanie got really regular clothes on. So Tiffany just in a bikini for no reason. Just tell me something. Just tell me something. Because yes, Stephanie got a top on and some wide leg pants. So Tiffany, that was just your choice. Again, just let somebody know. Let somebody know. Let's go. Let's go. And then. Oh, okay. Stephanie, they trying to sit down. the crowd was kind of blah, blah, blah. The crowd was kind of chanting Tiffany time, but more so it's like Stephanie really we don't have a like Tiffy time is a good chant, but like we don't have any for Stephanie. Right now it's a respectable match. Best woman wins. It's Stephanie. We could chant that, but it's too close to Tiffany time. So Stephanie. Handshake. Very posh. Very professional. See, turn chant now. Stephanie. They could have done this in the back though. That was it. Nobody's going to the table. Y'all could have done more than this. Come on, man. They just sided and shook hands. Nobody came out and whooped nobody's behind. Okay, like if I am in charge of this segment, like somebody, there it is. Ooh, here's Julia and the porn accountant. But Tiffany gave it away. She kind of looked behind her shoulder, like, ma'am, I thought she didn't want to trip while she was walking back up the ramp, but she kind of gave it away. But it's fine though. It's fine. The porn account is talking, but it's like, ma'am, did you not realize that these girls went at it? Why are you acting like they don't know who each other are? If Zelina wasn't the champ, I would have loved if Zelina was Julia's manager instead of the porn accountant. I keep calling her a porn accountant. Kiera James is trying to make her state her case in why Stephanie should sign with her, but Tiffany took her out, and here is Stephanie taking out Julia, but Julia escapes. I would have wanted, like, come on. I would have loved if they would, like, I would have loved, For people who didn't watch NXT, get a little taste of Julia versus Stephanie. Would have definitely raised Julia's stock up. Just in case you didn't see them in NXT. They're probably gonna do it next week. Tag team match. Earlier today, Javon Evans in Nick Aldis' office. Nick trying to already. Woo! Wait a minute. Hold up. Don't let me get excited. Like, so they all trying to lock down Javon as a SmackDown future superstar. Here's Ray Phoenix said, I would love the match you did with Sammy, but I want to do one on one. So that's why I was like, ooh, but then here comes those Garza trying to put their, you know, trying to big man up some people. And now we get a tag team match with Javon Evans and Ray Phoenix versus those Garza. It's crazy. Like it's only a few times I get to see someone from the ground up become a superstar, to like a better phrase. So to see Javon actually killing it on the main roster, it's like, woo there. No, he did great against against Sami Zayn. So this tag team match should be hella fun. Especially now that Ray is solo. Because certain people can keep their egos in their pants. I ain't mad at it though. You got some time on the show, let's do a match. See, boo, 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 boo. They're doing. I'm watching this WWE commercial in Salt Lake City getting Saturday main event. Hey, Salt Lake City, really? The freak, bro. Y'all better be glad Deion Sanders is y'all coach, because if he was not y'all coach, bro, y'all know I'm right. All right, we are an hour and 10 minutes in. We got this tag team match coming up, and then we have the main event. There's probably some time to put another one in there. Don't know what it's gonna be, but just enjoy the show. And of course, we're watching it's sports entertainment, but sports and lust. So yeah, get the You want some liquor? No, I'm fine. Want some food? I am fine. Need a phone plan? I'm good. You know why? But like, why is Jeff Bridges doing a T-Mobile? That's when you know you just don't give a crap. You can do whatever the frick you want to do. Because why is Jeff Bridges doing a T-Mobile commercial? Come along. But again, thank you all for watching. And this is not the only show we have on Workhorse Wrestling Network. If you love AEW wrestling, we here on Saturday mornings with me and the wife named ALW for the Winner Circle discussing Dynamite and Collision. Next morning should be very interesting because it was the 6th anniversary of Dynamite and it was a good time. It was a good time. I'm not even gonna hold. And our flagship show is the Cookout on Tuesday night. Talking about what's going on with Pro Wrestling. I didn't. If anybody's in the chat, I have an idea. So Tuesday, it'll be a special showing of Dynamite Title Tuesday. If we can all watch Dynamite live and do a review right afterwards, I think that'd be a really good thing. I think that'd be a very very good time. Just saying, just saying. I know ALW's on the West Coast, but you got HBO Max. Back from our commercial break. Here is the Jacob Fatu. Well, honey. No breaks. Yeah. Two. What's up? Ooh, Boo Boo Bear. So glad he's back. And we finally get him versus. I'm having brain first today. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. We get him versus Drew McIntyre on the Kraken, and that is gonna be a fun freaking feud. All right. But here comes those Garza. All right, match has started. Javon and Umberto is getting it on the Kraken. Javon already up in the air, flying crossbody. But there's Umberto with a swinging kick to the face. Ray trying to hype up the crowd, but maybe the match is started. Match is started. It ain't time for a hot tag just yet. Here's Umberto posturing. Javon with a chest chop. But here's Umberto with just kicks to the chest. in the head. Devon trying to fight out of it. With a drop kick from Humberto. Only a 2 count though. 2. Hurricane Ride from Devon to Humberto. Oh, Devon, tag, boy. But Humberto got that tag. And then Humberto just launched Devon into a forearm from Angel Garza. But here's Red Phoenix can't stand by no longer. Springboard arm drag. With a corkscrew over the top rope to Angel Garza. Humberto's right behind him. Woo! That was pretty. But here comes Yvonne. What you got, boo boo? Just flying, Superman. Look at you. Show up and show out, boo boos. All right. And another commercial break. Boys and girls, come on now. At least picture in picture. I am glad they're giving them time though. Because it felt like they were only get 10 minutes. And it might be equivalent after this commercial break. But we'll see. We'll see. Now he's showing me a freaking Domino's commercial. Yeah, I ate food. I already ate food. So stop. Breaks for less. Breaks for less. Okay. I'm a millennial. I was eating fast food in the year 2000. This menu from Taco Bell. I'm like, I don't remember. My family was eating Taco Bell. I'm like, I don't remember. I definitely remember those freaking empanada. And I don't remember no 7-layer burrito. Was some other seeds getting special treatment or what? Tell me something. I remember the pizza. That's all I remember is the pizza and the gordita. But that empanada's a lie. And y'all for darn sure, the local taco came out in the 2010s. So come on. When you say Y2K, that is year 2000, period. Not the 2000s, 2009. No, that Y2K is 1 year. Break the walls down. Yeah. I do not care. Sad to say, NBA is going to come back in October 21st. I'm like, I just don't care. We're at commercial break. And Ray Phoenix with a rolling uppercut to Angel Garza. trying to go for a muscle buster, but Angel's trying to stop it. Javon with a clothesline over the top rope. Super kick from Ray to Angel. What the hell are y'all trying to do? What was the point of? So you gotta watch it, but Angel had a cross body hold on Ray Phoenix, and then Umberto put Javon on Angel's back and basically springboard kicked Javon. Okay, and then it led to a Angel power slam to Ray Phoenix. It was so like you gotta slow down. Like, when you say like, huh? What's the purpose? Oh, okay, they both got hit. It's fine. The Ray with a spinning kick, but Angel with a clothesline. But Javon is hulking up, which is hilarious as hell. Sir, stop. Ah, can't use it. Freaking Terrence from Florida. Now Javon just going super kick crazy over people. Sir, you can't kick like that. You're gonna hurt somebody. And then a tope suicida. The fact he hit Angel and the cameraman. Might be just the cameraman. We didn't see Angel get hurt. Umberto tried to use the ropes for a cover. The ref caught it. Woo! Running knee from Javon to Umberto, but Angel made the save. Javon with a spinning heel kick. Okay. Ray Phoenix for the tag. Springboard face kick. Going for Mr. Buster one more time. Javon with a cutter. Ray Phoenix hits the spinning muscle buster. Winners tonight is Ray Phoenix and Javon Evans. All right. Okay, Javon with a win on SmackDown. What's up, boo? Let's go. Baby boy. Keep at it, boo boo. All right, got Davey backstage with Kathy Kelly. And here comes the big daddy boy. It's like, sir, you in a wheelchair. Kit Wilson. Why is you still doing this? Sir, you just like he doesn't want to anything to deal with you. Damien just pushed him down the ramp. It's fine. He's fine. He'll be alright. not mad at it. So next week, Damien versus Alistair, last man standing match. Here's Sol Sequoia reintroducing his family tree. Hikuleo, I'm not telling you to tell Tonga. I'm not doing that. Just no. Tell about the monster inside of you. Bring it out. So ultimately, the missing part of his family tree. What could that possibly be? I hope it's a female. No offense. There's a lot of dudes in this pack right now. But here is the main event, and here is Cody back to give us some slack. I'm sorry. Like, sir, you know we do this entrance like the full one at the beginning of the show? Are we're gonna do the whole entrance again? But now we got smoke. Now we got smoke. Oh, it's smoking mirrors. Oh, wow. Oh, it's smoking mirrors. That is crazy. That came from the original theme song. That was cute. Set my feet up. Now you lie to me. I am my kingdom. One more commercial. This should be the last official one. And then we'll probably get picture in picture. But just in case you weren't watching Raw, this Monday, it's upcoming Monday, you're going to see all the big stars. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Stephen and Becky in Dallas, Texas. Yeehaw! But yeah, we are 30 minutes left. So this match is gonna be 30 minutes. I will believe when I see it. But I definitely don't see anything coming afterwards unless Seth gonna come out and do something stupid. What are y'all going butt crazy for? Southwest announcing a lot of nonsense when all we want assigned y'all are doing the most. Why should we get excited for assigned seating Southwest? That does not take away from y'all charging us for extra baggage handling. I'm like, no. Down soothe the soul. That does not soothe the soul. That still sucks. My dad didn't know about that, and so he had to pay $70 for the extra bag. That took a minute for him to recover from. Oh, okay. Ketchup commercial. We don't need ketchup. I appreciate thinking that I do, but no. Mm. And of course, we're in October, so trick or treat, M&M commercial. But thank y'all for rocking with me. It's been a cool day. It's been a cool night. Like, until it's a go home episode, if you're, or the start of a rivalry, Friday night, you at home, it's a good time to watch wrestling. Like Friday, what else is on Friday? Come on. I'm trying to urge you to lay down. That's what I'm really fighting right now. Let me just. Is it? Is it? Is it? What's the word? Is it unprofessional just to be no longer vertical? If I can just move this way, I'm looking at y'all. Y'all looking at me. There's no listen. There's no real difference. There is no real difference. I'm just more comfortable. That's the difference. You only see my head. But we're back from commercial break. I really need like a mini stand for my tablet. We are back from commercial break. And here comes the crazy, what's the word? Crazy setup where we know Cody's in the ring. We're going to do another backstage segment with the Street Profits that you could have done before Cody went out there. Street Profits have another tag team match, well, title match against the Wyatts. We want the smoke. Montez and Mo, we're not just fighting for championships, we're fighting for each other. We want the smoke, but here comes Wyatt on the screen. And red and everybody's in there except Bo. And here is Dexter talking. I'm like, do y'all not watch NXT? He ain't supposed to talk. It's weird. Now they're laughing like some crackheads. Run. It's so weird. Like, I think we all can agree that we do want to see Montez Ford as a singles competitor. We don't want them to break up. It is so hard. Is that so hard to ask? Is that so hard to ask? Can they just be singles competitors and still in the group? I'm pretty sure we've done this before. But now we're doing a rundown of next week. Next week, like, okay. Street Profits versus Wyatt Six for the tag team champions. Another Sami Zayn Open Challenge. And like I said, it will be Tiffany and Stephanie versus Julia and Kiana James. That will be fun. And last man standing match between Aleister Black and Damian Priest. Next week's gonna be fun as ham fat. Come join us as we watch. Unless life be life, and we'll be here. And they'll be in Australia, so if nothing, that crowd's gonna hype the crap out of those matches. Wow! So they're still they're still playing Cody Rhodes' music. So for the past 3-4 minutes, they just been putting Cody Rhodes' theme music on a repeat. Unless he's been in the ring in quiet. I really don't think that's the case. And here comes freaking Rent. Lord have mercy. Cody went to the ring at 9:30. And now here comes Randy Orton. It's been 8 minutes. It has been 8 minutes. We had a commercial break, but still. And it's so cute the baby's singing the song. I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. Listen, I don't think Randy realizes. We know the theme song, but you were a heel. That's why we couldn't sing it. Then Paris unlocked the bottle. The genie can't go back in. The genie can't go back in. They talk to me. All right, who's old boy with this? Who's this? The redheaded man. I'm not sure if gender's a directive word, so I'm gonna tell myself. This redhead man just that people like. Are you? Randy, why are you going so slow? Little boy has a little poster. It says Cody Rhodes. Randy got Cody to sign it. That was cute. Listen, if you have never been to a WWE show, it's fun. If you're a wrestling fan and you're in the right crowd, it's fun. I remember I went in 2010, and the family in front of me, he had a Rey Mysterio mask on, and so Ray came out and he didn't do he used to always do the forehead where he used the forehead to forehead with his mask. He just yeah. And so he didn't do it the first time. So and so the dark match happened and Ray came back out like come on, and then he did it it's like that's why it's magical. Not to sound corny, but yeah, giving your kid that moment with their favorite superstar is magical. That's why I can't. That's why I can never be super. I can't turn my. I can't denounce Booker T because back in 1998 or 7, my dad got tickets to a house show at WCW, and the main event was him and the Thunder Brothers. Not NWO, not Sting, not Ric Flair, not Lex Luthor, not none of them cats. It was Booker T and the Thunder Brothers. So that's why they always have a place in my heart. That's why Bart with Braun Breaker coming. Woo woo. That don't mean I approve when they act butt crack crazy. Just say I can't denounce old boy. That's all. And speak of the Braun. So they're an unofficial tag team, and they're in their Steiner brother Phil right now, being like your daddy and your uncle, and I'm all here for it because listen, the Steiner brothers was a good freaking time, and I love that they're like not sure if they try to do a mashup, but they're like, you know what? Bronson Reed's theme song is the best. Let's put the sirens to the back and be good. And you know what? Yes, smart choice. Smart choice. Perfect little combo. Yeah, I'm ready for war. Like sound the sirens. Let's go. I'm ready for war. So Cody came out at 9:30. The match is officially started at 9:43. That is some egregious BS. It really like get it together. That should not be happening. I'm sorry. I don't care. That should not be a thing. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Randy putting the fist to Braun Breaker's face, clothesline over the top rope, and as I predicted, the match started, and now we're at picture. Y'all need to stall. Y'all need to stall. That is truly insane. It really is. Well, Lord, here goes another anime movie. Listen, I didn't think Demon Slayer would be that big, but that thing was that thing. It fed us. I'll just say that it fed AMC. And now Chainsaw Man, October 24th. All right. We're in picture. Somehow the bronze has turned around, and Brian Breaker just put his shoulder to or his abdomen. Now he putting the fist of Randy's head. Just aggressive. Like you can't like I don't know if Braun's owned the stuff, but he act like it. It's like, sir, I need you to calm the freak down. Please and thank you. And then Randy with a thumb to the eye. Sir. Still the dirtiest player in the game. Just toss Braun out of the ring. He was gonna bash Braun's head into the announce table, but Braun Breaker stopped it. Now he actually bashed Randy's head into the announce table. He just gonna jump off the top, just jump to the ring apron because sure, why not? Flying clothesline? Nope. Randy evaded. Backbreaker to the announce table. And it's reinforced. So nope, that sucker did not break. Going under. He did it again, sir. I don't think the tail's not gonna break, Randy. Like he did a backbreaker one more time. And then I guess like I now just acting now it's just a test of how to break the table because Bronson Reed grabbed Randy and back body dropped him on the announce table. It's not breaking. Move on. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious though. All right. Breaker just rolled Reigns back into the ring. Tag to Bronson. Bronson's going to work. But Randy automatically one leg up. Okay. But Bronson still got back on the one, back on top. Now a headlock. Hold up, wait a minute, because that's more so my thing. I don't want to hold this for the next 12 minutes. All right. Now Breaker is taunting Cody because that's just him. Ring just bypassed Bronson. Bronson with his shoulder to the ring post. Now Cody's getting jazzed. Here comes the hot tag now. And Cody in. That's actually interesting. Randy was in that match for nice solid 5 minutes. But here's Cody going balls to the wall. Clothesline breaker. Now go for Tope Suicida. Got Bronson back into the ring. Only a 1 count though. And now Cody's going for a Kimura lock. But Bronson's too big. And from the back breaker with a hit to Cody. Now Bronson's now back in control. Now just some big body blows, sir. Couldn't go for a disaster kick. But Bronson caught him. World's strongest slam. And Paul Heyman's enjoying every little bit of it. Now he's taunting the OTC. And here's Breaker with an intensified clothesline. Now barking at Randy. Randy like, sir, get your emotions together. Another picture. It's 10 minutes left, y'all. All right, last picture in picture. I could try and go for a tag to Randy, but Braun Breaker is holding him back. And he did a soup, like he just flipped Cody over his shoulder. I'm not sure if Cody was trying to land on his feet, but I feel like that was a bad decision. Or if Breaker just overflipped him. That's the only thing about not being vertical. The sleep will come over you. Like, come on, 8 more minutes. Let's go. Bronze Stars are still in control. Now the Bronze are doing some kind of tag move, but I'm not sure that went off. Sleep. I'm gonna rewind it real quick. It's just me. What was that? Like Breaker was on Bronson's back. And I think they're doing a. Let's find out real quick. Yeah. I guess more added body weight as Bronson did like basically a front squash while Breaker just rolled out of it. That was too convoluted. Don't do no more. That's my pet peeve. Wrestling moves that are too convoluted. Here's Breaker with the taunts to Randy again. Will it cost him? Yes, it did. Cody would have kicked to the pecs, but he couldn't get to his corner. Now Breaker's just shoulder tackling Cody in the corner of the ring. And here comes the crowd singing, Cody, Cody Rhodes, Cody, Cody Rhodes. And then Breaker just started chanting Cody. You can't tell me he ain't on that stuff. Breaker just started yelling at the crowd, Cody, Cody Rhodes, before laying the fist to the face. Now Cody taking the brunt of the beat down. Can get to Randy's corner. But Cody sidestep Bronson trying to get to Randy, sir. If you're really trying to, you can go faster. Bronson went for a senton, but missed. Randy's happy up the crowd because here comes another hot tag. Here comes Vintage Orton. Sidewalk slam. He did that very well. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's him. It's him and Samoa Joe. Here comes Bronson. Sidewalk slam from Randy to Bronson, and now he's feeling it. That's what you should, boo boo. That's a big boy, but Bronson got Randy with a Death Valley driver. Now he's going up top. We got 3 minutes. Will he hit the tsunami? Nope, Randy's up. Putting fist to face. All right. the crowd's chanting RKO, but they're on the top ring. They're on the top rope. So how about suplex? That's more in line with what we're about to do. Breaker breaks it up. But here's Cody. And Cody and Breaker's on the outside. Breaker sends Cody into the steel post. That he's on the ring apron. And then he just runs off the ring apron into Cody, into the ring apron. I'm not sure if it'll be like a body, like a cross body or a knee to the face, but they're both down. And Bronson on the outside, but not a place to be. Vintage DDT. And now Randy's feeling it. He hears voices. Boo! 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 Paul Heyman's big behind got up and tried to distract the ref while Seth came and did a sidewalk. What do you call it? Sidewalk stomp. And here comes Bronson with a tsunami. 1, 2, 3. The Bronze Stars win the match. Boo! Curb stomp. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like, what? I'm sidewalk stomp. Curb stomp. Boo! 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 I mean, I'm not mad at the Bronze winning. Something need to be here though. Boo. Yeah, I know Paul's tired. Braun Stars want to do more of a beat down, but Seth is yelling, "He's mine! Y'all go!" Look, sir, why are you yelling though? And here's Seth pontificating about something, and Paul's like, "What?" Paul's like, "Don't do it. What are you thinking about? Don't do it." Seth goes back into the ring to beat up Cody. Paul told you to don't. Paul told you to stop, and he missed. And Cody with a crossroads. And Paul is holding back the Bronze Stars. Listen, Paul's like, I told him not to do it. Let him sit in this for a minute because this is what happens when you don't listen to Paul Heyman. So nope. They're like the Bronx are like, why are you talking about don't go? Like, no, don't go. I told him not to go inside, but he don't want to listen to people. He is too in his head, and that's what's gonna happen at Crown Jewel. And he'll lose if he's too in his head. I am not mad at that story. I actually like see it's a fast and slow burn at the same time. I this whole Seth is too in his head and he's not acting like himself. When I say act like himself, like an actual like you thinking 2 steps ahead, and it's like and Paul is trying to get him back to where he needs to be, but he's not listening, and he got crossroad, and then Paul's like, nope, he's gonna sit in that because if he don't learn, Cause let him learn now, then learn. Better, better to learn now than to learn Saturday morning at Crown Jewel. So they're doing their jobs. And I like this. I like this story. I like this story. And they're like, everybody's like, Steph should win. I'm not mad if Cody does a 4P. That's just me. If Cody does a 4P, I am not mad at that at all. But that's the end of SmackDown. Thank you all for joining me and hanging out with me. It's been a fun 2 hours. You know, the pacing could have been better, but nonetheless, a lot of wrestling and a lot of good wrestling, if I do say so myself. But join us every Friday Night SmackDown. We are here every Friday and Let's Life Be Lifing. If you can't make it on Fridays, we're here Saturdays morning. We're Winner Circle with ALW, the Wise Man, and me, your Anarchy Queen, Anika. Talk about AEW, Dynamite, and Collision. If you can make that, we're here on Tuesday nights on 10:30 with our flagship show, The Cookout. Tell us what's going on in the world of professional wrestling. Play games, talk hot topics, all of that good stuff. If you want to hear the beautifulness of our voices, we're on everywhere podcasters sold. Spotify, Amazon Music, just have Anywhere Cross Wrestling, and we're there. We are on all social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Clock App, Instagram, YouTube. Just type Anywhere Cross Wrestling Network, and there we are. QR code. One moment here. Just hit the QR code right there to learn more about us, support this channel, and that's a nice little freebie right there. All right. And if there is nothing else, yeah, I'm going to cut off the lights. And thank you all for joining. I'll see you next time. Peace. Bye.